New legislative session starts in Missouri tomorrow, and lawmakers are ready to hit the ground running. Our Missouri Capitol reporter Hannah Falcon talked with newly appointed party leaders about their priorities for the new year.
All over the Capitol, lawmakers are preparing to enter the 2025 legislative session.
I'm looking forward to working with all of my Republican colleagues to really unite our caucus.
I think that Democrats have a really big opportunity.
Tomorrow starts a new session with new leadership and new priorities. The new Senate Majority Floor Leader, Senator Tony Luke DeMeyer, tells me his party hopes to tackle income taxes this year.
It punishes people for working and being productive members of society.
Several Republican lawmakers have already written up bills that aim to phase out the state income tax.
Income tax is just punishing somebody for having a job and going out and making money, and so that's why we would really like to see the income tax cut.
The state's budget is already shrinking. The Missouri Budget Project says that's because of previous cuts to income taxes. About 60% of Missouri's general revenue comes from income tax.
The thing that gets missed often is that the folks who make the most income benefit the most from income tax cuts.
The new House Minority Caucus leader, Ashley Ani, believes cutting income taxes would not help the Missourians most in need.
What I'd like to see is, ending sales tax on groceries, ending, the pink tax on luxury items like tampons and diapers. Those are things that would actually make life easier.
The House and Senate both meet at noon tomorrow, at which time newly elected lawmakers and leadership will officially be sworn in. Reporting in Jefferson City, I'm Hannah Falcon, First Alert 4.